excited for you to meet her. I am Daniela, and welcome to René Paris. I'm going to let her share her story. It's fabulous. She will inspire you. She inspires me. And we have lots of questions for her. So let's see. Let's see if we can get her on now. Hi there.
Hi, Danny.
Oh,
Hi, everyone.
Gorgeous.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So as I was saying, I'm going to let Lisa introduce herself. She's amazing. I had the opportunity to meet her briefly, chat with her just a little bit. But let me just tell you what, Lisa's story is so inspiring. So Lisa, I'm just going to let you take over.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa. I live in Scotland with my husband and our 2 little children. But I grew up in Germany and spent half my adult life in London as well. So yeah, I'm currently going through leukemia treatment, which is not so fun, but it's going okay. I'm responding well. So yeah, just cracking on.
Yes. So Lisa, what was your experience before treatment with wigs? Had you had any experience with wigs before?
None at all. No, always fancied getting some wigs,
Okay.
but I never did. I've always had loads of different hair colors, like every few weeks, different different colors, different cuts. So
Yes,
I've always really
yeah, fabulous colors, nice looks.
yeah,
So,
I've always enjoyed
if you
doing
don't
things.
mind, can you tell us how you came to wigs? Like, how did you decide that you were going to wear a wig during treatment? If you don't mind sharing what that transition was like, if you will.
Well, as soon as I found out that I had cancer and that I was gonna basically lose my hair, I straight away just went online and like ordered loads of wigs.
Yes.
I wasn't excited about losing my hair, obviously, but I was looking forward to experimenting. I kind of tried to see it as a positive, you know, that I'd be able to have some fun with it, I suppose, you know.
Yeah. And so I know that you've had another René Paris and you really enjoyed it.
Yes.
We sent you a surprise one, and this is the selection that we made for her. So what do you think?
I love it. I really like color. I was very pleasantly surprised how funky it is. It's really nice, and it fits well.
It's a gorgeous color.
I really like it, and in actual daylight you can't really tell quite as much on the live, but it's got little bits of pink and little bits of purple. It's a really gorgeous color.
Yes,
it's really lovely.
So that color looks amazing inside. Can you imagine what it looks like outside? I always say
yeah.
that. So Lisa is wearing Angela from one of Alexander's collection. So if you haven't seen Alexander on our social family, he is amazing. You want to make sure that you tune into his tutorials and Instagrams. So this is Angela again in plumberry jam, and this is amazing. It looks so great on you. So have you ever thought about pulling it up in a bun or on a side braid?
I've been quite careful because I'm really inexperienced with wigs. I sort of put them on and try to just keep them down. I'm a little bit apprehensive because I'm totally new. I'm a total wig newbie, so I usually just wear them down. But I think, especially with the fringe and stuff, I think this one has big potential to play around with.
Okay, yes.
I'm
so
just
if
not
you
very
ever
confident.
because we save all our stories, if you'd like, you can go back and view some of mine or some of Abby's, and we show how to put up and what accessories you want to use, just to make sure that you don't cause any damage to the hair. But always, it's fun to have something that links, because you can definitely play with it and put it up. This is also Angelica, and I just have it up in a bun with a little wrap that's silk covered. So yes,
that's awesome.
Yes,
that looks really good.
Thank you. So is there anything else you want to share about your journey, your treatments, anything at all that you'd like to share with us? Because whether we have someone viewing today or later, I know you're going to inspire someone. There's definitely someone that needs to hear what you have to say, Lisa.
Oh. Well, I know we touched on it briefly earlier, but for me personally, when I found out that obviously I would have to go through treatment and that I was going to lose my hair, I just tried to see it as positively as I could. I mean, no one wants to lose their hair, obviously, but it's it wasn't the end of the world for me. I've still got I've probably only lost about maybe 70% of my hair. I've still got a little bit left, but I just shaved it off during the first treatment just because I didn't want clumps of it to fall out in the shower. I just wanted it to be gone. And I've actually always been a bit curious about what I would look like with a shaved head. So it wasn't a huge negative thing for me.
Awesome.
And then when I sort of started messing around with the wigs, I got a few sort of kind of like low quality ones that I could just mess around with. But then when I was provided, because in the UK, the NHS provides every cancer patient with one free wig, and the one that I was provided with was a René of Paris wig, and it was just so nice. I've actually got it here. I'll pop that on in a minute as well. So it didn't have a label on it, so I don't know what it's called, but it's just really, really beautiful and natural. And I just thought, you know, it's so fun to play around with the different looks, and it kind of makes it not so bad that, you know, your hair's gone for a while.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. And I have seen all your different looks and colors, and I always like to share with women as well. This is just an accessory, if you will. Yes. I know losing your hair isn't easy. I lost it years ago with a different illness, but it did change my life, and wow, I just could not get over, and I still can't get over, even though I work in research and development as well. I just can't get over how beautiful the styles are and there's so much available. So to hear you say that it was just, you know, it was definitely something you've accepted with grace, and you're trying different looks and different colors. Thank you so much for being brave and sharing with us. Because I work with women every day, and I know a lot of women may not, they're actually a little bit scared of wigs, if you will, because they don't even know what they feel like, you know. And René Paris is definitely a line that's very, very comfortable. Mm-hmm. I hear that the style that you're wearing is comfortable without a wig cap. I mean, you shared that you shaved your hair off, and you're wearing it. I don't
own a wig cap. I just literally pop it on.
Yes, so that's wonderful here.
And it stays on lovely as well. It's not, you know, gets quite windy up here in Scotland. And it's fine.
And so you haven't had trouble. I always share that too. I travel all the time, but I'm in Texas right now, and the winds were, well, we had tornadoes here a couple days ago, and I never pin my wig.
No.
I just wear it. So, okay, Lisa, anything else you want to share with us?
I really wanted to, well, I found out about a month ago that over 10% of people who are diagnosed with cancer actually decide to refuse treatment because of the reason that they don't want to lose their hair. I'm assuming a very, very large proportion of that will be female. And I just, if anyone is watching right now who feels that way, it's not worth refusing treatment. You know, it's losing it. No one wants to lose their hair, but I think it's really, really important that people can feel inspired that losing a hair is not the end of the world, that there are so many options, and even going bald. I mean, you know, it's a look, you know. I think it's really important.
We're beautiful with and without hair, but thank you
absolutely
so much for sharing that. Because like you said, there's always going to be someone who's trying to navigate or trying to find someone to assist them with especially when they start this journey. whatever circumstance they're in. If they're their hair, I know it's so important for them to have resources. So thank you very much. And I always share at, like in your area, wherever you're at, if you do need assistance, go to reneaparis.com, enter your location, and try to find someone who can help you in your area. So it's wonderful that you received that piece and that it was René Paris. I'm super excited to hear that. So thank you so much again, Lisa, for being so brave and joining us today.
Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Anything else before we sign off?
That was, I think, the main thing I really want to get across, that it's just, there are so many fun options with wigs. It's a whole, I mean, every time I put on a different wig and a different look, it's so much fun. And, you know, especially during cancer treatment, you want to have a little bit of fun. So it's, yeah, I think it's a really beautiful thing how far wigs have come. You know, it's just, I'll put this one as well.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't know what this one's called, but it's just, it actually makes me feel a little bit like my sister when I wear this. Because
I believe that's Layla, also from one of our collection. Beautiful. So I'm trying to think the color. I'm almost sure that's Mochaccino LR, but we will definitely post the right color for you. But that's another beautiful look. You wear them both so beautifully. I love that color too. The plum rocks though. I just, they both do. That's the beauty of wigs. I mean, you could have one literally for every hour if you needed to.
I know.
Every day for sure, but if we could, every day, but if every hour, why not?
Totally.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
They look beautiful on you, Lisa. Well, I wish you well. And
thanks so much, Danny.
Yes, and if there, I'm gonna let you sign off, and we hope to see you in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Okay, everyone. So I want to thank you for joining us today. Again, this is at René Paris. I hope you were able to see a little bit of what Lisa had to say. If not, please make sure that you know that we keep our lives so that you can go back and view those. If you know anyone who needs assistance for whatever the circumstances, please make sure that you share this information. I was sharing with the ladies earlier that, you know, I meet women every week that are just beginning a transition, looking for hair, and it's not always that they're receiving treatment. There's so many different circumstances, and I just can't tell you enough. Make sure you go to @reneaparis.com, use the locator, try to find someone in your area as we open back up. If not, there's so many salons, wig studios, wig boutiques that are doing consultations virtually. We are able to do this virtually. So whether you're looking online, in-house, virtually, we are available. So please make sure that you find someone to assist you. And the other thing that I was just going to remind you of really quickly was the style that Lisa was wearing is from one of Alexander's collections. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow so that you will know when we're going to go live again and when we will be launching new product. If you'd like to follow me on my personal Instagram, I'm at Texas Wig Fairy. Again, this is Daniela, and I thank you for joining us today at René Paris. And always remember to live big in your ROP wig. Bye now.